What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the glitch tab in Videoleap. So one of the things I really like with Videoleap is the glitch effects tab. It has a lot of really cool glitches in there, some that I don't really use and some that I use all the time. Today we're going to be going over how to use them and when to use them. So let's get started. Alright, so I already have a project pulled up here. So you'll want to have nothing clicked yet, and if you'll slide over all the way to the right, you'll see the glitch tab almost all the way to the end here. Click on that and it has glitches such as Pixelate. Also, it's going to have RGB, which is really cool. It has like red, green, blue effects, which also like shake around too. So if you're looking for like camera shake effects, that's going to be under that one. The CRT one, I rarely ever use. That's kind of like an old like TV look kind of. If you're trying to go for that like old look in your videos, then that's one that you're going to be using. The scan one I use quite often as well because I do a lot of like promo work for record labels and like their song releases. So I use a lot of the RBG and the scan for that. And then we have Etch and Pulse, which are two other ones that I don't really use a lot, but we're going to be going over those as well. So to get started, the first one that we see here is Pixelate. For example, if you were maybe interviewing somebody or you had someone in your videos that you didn't want to be shown, you can pixelate them, such as this right now, how I'm pixelating myself. When I first started, I was always editing in Videoleap, and then I switched over to Premiere Pro. I still use Videoleap for the Go and whatnot, and I'm still learning like Premiere Pro, so I actually will use Videoleap a lot to edit my videos. If there's something that I can't figure out or I just need a quick edit, I will do it in Videoleap. But for the majority, for my like music videos and YouTube videos and stuff that I shoot, I edit them in Premiere Pro. But when I do glitch effects though, I actually use both. I'll use Premiere Pro to like basically set the timeline up and all that stuff, and then I will bring it over to Videoleap to use the glitches because I like the glitch tab, and I also like the glitch transitions, which I'll go over that in the end as like a bonus tip here to how to use the glitch transitions in your videos to like add more glitchy effects into it as well without like messing up the sound or the song that you're using. So yeah, like I said, you can pixelate yourself like I am doing right now, or you can pixelate others like I have my project right here. So say, I mean, this is just me here dancing around at a show that I was waiting to play. And say you wanted to do something where you didn't want to see them, you'll press Pixelate here, it'll pull up a tab on the top, and then you can make it smaller by pinching and zooming in like this. So you can do the whole thing if you just wanted to like show maybe this is like a teaser for something and you don't want to show the full video because it's coming out soon. You can put that over the whole video like that. But if you wanted to just be specific on a subject and hide their face or something, you want to wait till right when they're going to turn around, and then the glitch will pop up. You'll basically add a keyframe, which is down here in the bottom. It's this little diamond. You press plus there so that it starts right there, and as I move, I will move the pixels over my face as I move, and every time you move them, it'll add a little diamond here at the bottom so that it knows where it's going, and you can also see where you moved it. You kind of want to just do it where it moves. If I back up, maybe make it a little smaller, it'll zoom in and out on its own as well. We'll bring it back down here, and oh, we zoomed in again, so we're gonna zoom this out, and then pretty much go slow, and every time it moves, you just want to move it up. That'll make it the easiest. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Okay, so showed a little bit of my face here, and that's what I'm talking about. So you can always just add another keyframe in so that it covers your face completely. And even over here a little bit, there was some face. And if you just go slow through it, you'll match it up pretty nice, which is nice. Okay, so let's just see what that looks like. Got me dancing as soon as I turn around. Ooh, blurred face. There he is, Mr. Blurred Face. And you could even do the person passing by if maybe this is a video for promo or something and you didn't want to like show them because they didn't sign a release form or whatever, you know, you could always blur their faces out. Yeah, that's one way to use the pixels effects. And like I said, you can zoom it out all the way and or expand the circle to cover your whole screen if you're trying to do like a promo or something and you don't want to show the video just yet, but you want to like show what you're working on or something like that. That's a cool way to use the pixel effect. The next one is going to be RBG, which if you don't do anything, just put it on the thing, you can see it kind of makes a really cool like glitchy, dreamy effect. And then if you add vibration, I'm always around the 40. I like the 40 vibration, like around 42. And you can see it shakes as it's going. And when there's music in the video as well, so let's see, I'll add some of my music in here. And let's just get like a drop in here. Lower that down probably. So it's kind of cool, it goes with the music a little bit. It's not precise, but it does go with it. And you could even start with like none and have it like pick up as you go. We'll do more intensity and less vibration. And you can see it build up. It starts with nothing. So about there, when the music picks up, we can actually, here, let's go here and put that all the way up so that halfway through it can start to pick up a little bit. So as you can see, as the music picks up, the vibration will pick up as well, because I put the keyframe here at the end, and it just helps it vibrate a little bit more. And you can even put more intensity at the end here all the way, and you can see how crazy it starts to get. And you can play with that and mess with that. That's a really cool thing to use when you're doing like video game play and there's like music involved and you want to like switch it up, make it look a little crazy. So yeah, that's one of my favorite things I like to use. And you can always like animate these things in. There's a fade in or a flicker in, and then when it's also there, you can have it blinking instead of it being like there constantly. It can shake a little bit faster with it. But these are all things that you'll want to play with yourself. As you start to edit a little bit more, you'll get a little bit more familiar with how these tools work. So that's one of my favorite ones that I like to use. The next one is CRT, which, like I said, it's just it makes your screen look a little bit older. As you can tell, like this looks like I'm in like an old TV screen here. They filmed it with like an old camera or something like that, and you can change the intensity to make it look a little bit more distorted. You can barrel the screen even more or less if you didn't like the barrel effect, but you still like that. And then brightness, because a lot of old TVs had that like darker look to it, or sometimes they were just blown out. So that's all you can mess with there on that, and you can animate it in as well. But like I said, I don't really use that effect too much. It's basically just to make it look like you're on an old TV screen or something. All right, so the next one is going to be one of my other favorites here. It's scan, and as you can see, is right when I pressed it or turned it on, it has a little scan to the left. It always starts to the left like that. But you can take the left off and put the right, or you can do both sides, which is cool. So yeah, there's that. But one cool way to use this is as like hits kind of, which probably wouldn't be a good example with this song, but let's say there was like a glitch part where like, maybe there was like, let's just do a little like hit basically. So you just see that. And then you can duplicate it. Okay. So you can see, and you can just keep messing with that. You can have it hit on multiple sides. I usually just do it when it's like a little bit of like a drum fill area where it sounds really glitchy. It'll hit one time just to make that extra glitch effect. So the next one is going to be Etch, and I do use that one as well, but just not as much as RBG or the scan. As you can see, it kind of does the same thing as the one that makes the screen look old. What's it called? CRT. But I like this because it's not as intense and you have a little bit more control over like this one. So the density, you can make it kind of like build up, which is nice. So say you had a little build up again, it starts to build up and look a little bit like that. You can make the angles change as well, which is cool. So it's building up, or you can have it rotating around like that. You can also make it more negative like this, and this is another way to make your videos look cool as they're building up, or in a glitchy part where you need the screen to look a little bit different. This would be a good way to do that as well. So I do use this one, just not as much as the others, but depending on what you're doing, you may use it more than I do. Maybe you do different type of videos where that's the type of editing you need, so that is there for you. And last and kind of least, just kidding, is called Pulse. I never use this one. I think the effect is just too much, no matter what. Even if I turn it down or whatnot. It's just not the effect I really look for, but it does have different patterns for it. So you can turn the density up like this, or have it more distorted, or it's like that. And once again, you can always throw keyframes on that to make it move and go back and forth. So there's, you know, let's just do that for now, and maybe make the density go up and down as well, and just see what that looks like. So yeah, say, you know, you're trying to do like an, you know, trippy video or something like that, where you want it to look really, really distorted. This would be the effect that you'd want to use for that. And it looks pretty cool. It's just, like I said, not the effect that I'm using often. I can show you like the type of videos that I do right here. Take a good look in my truck and it's all still. And with those types of videos, I just never really have to use that effect, or I just haven't used it often. I think I used it one time, and it was just for like a quick, you know, glitchy hit or something like that, and it turned out being cool, but it's just not one that I use often. So with that being said, there is the last way that I like to use effects is the transitions. And if you you know, have a song in the video, like for example, let's unmute this real quick and mute the song. Okay, so as you can hear, you know, there's something in there, and if I was to do this and use the glitch transition, which are these here, a glitch transition on so it kind of messes up the sound a little bit. So what you want to do is you'll get the audio and you'll unlink it here, and you can throw the glitch effect back on it like that, and then it won't affect the audio at all because the audio is up here being unaffected. So you can actually throw those in a bunch too. And there's other things, I mean, there's a lot more in here too, but I really like to use the glitch transitions more than anything. So we'll just throw another glitch in there, and we can just keep on doing that, which is really cool. It's just glitchy, glitchy, glitchy. So, and then you can throw, you know, let's throw some RBG over it as well, and go to 44. It's like my favorite, 44, 45. And then it has a cool little glitch effect. It's really glitchy, all messed up and whatnot, and then the audio still stays the same. So yeah, those are all the ways that I use the glitch effects tabs in Videoleap. The more you use the app and edit with it and use the effects, you'll find the effects that you use more often and how to use them, and you'll just get better and better at them. With every single thing, including video editing, it just takes practice, time, and learning the program that you use. The more you use the program, the better you're gonna get at it, and it doesn't really matter that it's not like Premiere Pro. You could still make professional, cool, like glitchy, you know, projects and videos with Videoleap. So I really hope that this video helped. If you're still here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm going to be trying to post 2 tutorials a week, so if you're interested in that, please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button so that we can get this video out to more people. But until next time, peace out.